Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to be looking at solving exponential equations. In order to solve exponential equations, we need to use the property of equality for exponential equations. So the property of equality for exponential equations says, let b be a positive number that is not equal to 1. So this could be 1/2, this could be 7, any positive number not equal to 1. Then, if b to the x is equal to b to the y, x is equal to y. This if and only if, so b to the x equals b to the y, if and only if x equals y, means that this can go both directions. If b to the x is equal to b to the y, then x equals y. If x equals y, then b to the x is equal to b to the y. So we're going to use this property of equality for exponential functions to work through an example and kind of set up our general guidelines of how we are going to do this. So here I have an example, 2 to the x is equal to 8 cubed, and I want to know what x should be to make this true. So the first thing I need to do is identify a common base. So I'm looking here at 2 and 8, because remember, my goal is to write this as b to the x is equal to b to the y. So I need the same base on each side. So if I look at 2 and 8, I think that I can write both of these as 2 to an exponent. So I'm going to start by writing 2 to the x because I don't need to change 2. And to get 8 written as 2 to the x, 2 to an exponent, it's going to be 2 cubed. But I can't forget that 8 was cubed. So I've replaced 8 with 2 cubed, but it's still cubed. And that is actually our second step. So we're going to write each side in that common base. I now need to kind of simplify this down so that I just have something basic. So the left side is already simplified, but the right side, I need to remember my properties of exponents. So if we're remembering properties of exponents, 2 cubed, these are going to end up multiplying. So that will be 2 to the 3 times 3, or 2 to the 9. My next step is that I'm going to set the exponents equal. So I now have bases that are equal. So I'm going to set the exponents equal. So that means x is equal to 9. My last step is that I'm going to solve. In this case, no solving really needs to be done because I already have the basic x is equal to 9, but that's going to be our basic process, and we're going to follow this with some more complicated problems in the next videos.